Everybody, welcome to Epic Bro. I'm Tom. I'm back with more Cult of the Lamb. Friday's video is a little bit delayed because I kind of went on a rampage in this game last night. I had a lot of momentum and I just didn't die for like a whole zone and a half. I finished Anchor Deep. You saw the conclusion to that, and then the next zone was it's like mushrooms and autumn and pumpkins and stuff like that, and I went through all three mini bosses and the main boss without dying. It was so much easier than Anchor Deep was. And then I moved on to this zone. I forget what it's called. It's called like Silk Woods or something like that. Lots of spider stuff. And I pretty much went through half of this zone before I came across a room full of giant cultists. And the giant cultists were doing this attack that I'd never seen before. And they'd shoot a ring of fireballs out around them, and it would expand and then hang there for a second and then come back down into themselves. And there were two of them. So what happened was the room was a little bit bigger than this one I'm in right now. And so like it was constant like yo-yo effects. And I just couldn't keep up with dodging it. I would dodge away from one and into another, and then another one was already coming back while another one was going out. And I just got slaughtered. I think that was just pure bad luck because I came back in here and I haven't seen that generated room with those two specific bad guys since. But I'm all the way up at the final boss. This is boss number 4. This is the first time I'm going into this fight. Let's take a look at what I'm working with. I got the necromantic hammer. Hammers are great. I unlocked them with the last weapon tier that I unlocked, and they have been fantastic. They do tremendous damage. If you get the vampiric one, or what, you know, this one's the necromantic, so the ghosts come up sometimes. It's just a great weapon. It's cool because you can aim it. So you have about a half second where you can kind of just like pivot, adjust, and it's great. It's slow, obviously, but being able to aim it is really nice. And for the most part, most enemies hesitate before they attack enough for you to land the hammer hit. And then I've got Ichor, my favorite. And the 4 randomly generated, you'll remember I changed my little coat so that the effect is I get 4 tarot cards at the start of every run and no more. So the 4 I randomly got, I get Fervor, 1 hit. When killing an enemy, 10% chance of healing, which has been nice. Deals poison to enemies I hit, which is consistent DPS, which is nice, or I guess damage over time. And then Fervor replenishes when I enter a new combat room, which is also very nice. So let's jump into this 4th and question mark final boss fight in Cult of the Lamb. He's going to be a big spider. I'm calling it now. He of Havoc, he of Blight, she of Hunger, they of Might. 5 becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. That's a lot of math. I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh yeah, I see spiders, some Stranger Things action going on here. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, what's this guy got up his web? Ooh, he is a little quick. Hit him with some. Ooh. Okay. Look at that damage coming in from the hammer. Oh, he's going up. Ooh, this guy's really quick. This guy's really quick. Ooh, then the little spiders like to jump up and then they'll come down. There'll be a marker on the grounds, but this guy doesn't have one. You just see a vague shadow drop in. Did that hit me? What? It's hard to see with all the little... Oh, that got me? There we go. I was just praising the hammer about how nice it is, and then this is like the boss you don't want the hammer with because he's so quick. Okay, so far so good. I'm doing all right. I'm not too worried just yet. Oh, that got me. He's mad now? He's coming down. I gotta remember to use the I-core when he comes down, because then I know pretty much exactly where he's gonna go. Ooh. Oh. Oh, he didn't get me. He's getting pretty low. There he goes. Get him. Oh, that was the first time. It was almost... Oh, I got hit twice, so I gotta calm down. I almost had a perfect boss fight. I think one of the minions got me. Oh, there we go. Killed him on my first try. How about that? It kind of begs the question, is Cult of the Lamb too easy? Did it make itself too easy? Because it was a little challenging at first. And then Anchor Deep was probably the hardest part of the game, but it seems like... what'd I get? A trophy. It seems like once I got through Anchor Deep, the game had upgraded itself enough to make it like almost too easy. Look at that, I got all the unlocks for... Oh, Silk Cradle, that's the zone we're in right now. So I think if you're a veteran roguelike player and you're looking for a challenge, don't play on the developer recommended setting. So there's easy and then regular, which there's a little note that says this is what the developers recommend. And I'm the kind of gamer who wants to experience a game the way the developer intended it to be experienced. So I typically will go specifically with that difficulty or with the settings that are kind of recommended, just for the sake of experiencing the game the way it was meant to be. But yeah, I mean, I think they marketed this game, and the visuals kind of give it a little casual style. Casual lends itself to a casual gameplay style, I guess I should say. So maybe going too hard with the roguelike elements wasn't the right move. But I was hoping for a bit more challenge, but it's become pretty easy. Let's keep going though. So is it going to be 4 and final, or am I going to have to fight my boss now? Let's find out. Shamura was weak, not wise. Their vision was too small to contain the multitudes of one such as I. Time has come to free me. You shall have the honor of returning the red crown to its true bearer. I admit you have worn it almost as well as I could have myself. You sacrificed 6 followers to strengthen the cult, to strengthen us. Your appetite for death is something I can admire, Vessel, but the crown is mine, and none are worthy, none other than I. You shall lay down your life and return to me what is mine. After millennia, all may bask in my glory once more. But it cannot be done here. The final gate awaits. Hurry now, the time is at hand. Lamb once slaughtered in the name of the captive god, something something. Go pause the video and reread it. Okay, is this guy... Do you need to go to jail, buddy? This guy's got to level up. There you go. Everybody's kind of angry, it looks like. Oh, they're hungry? Well, who's... Okay, you gotta go to jail. None of that here. None of that here. And people are hungry. People are... I've been gone for so long. Okay, everybody, I'm giving good eats today. It's, what is this one? Cauliflower? Yeah. Gather around, everybody. We're celebrating. Please don't poo in the kitchen. Thank you, thank you. Is everybody good? Let's get this prayer juice. Oh, let's fuel the little bonfire first. There we go. Oh, I can unlock one. Let's just unlock Tabernacle 3. There we go. I can upgrade that in a bit. But I need this prayer sauce right now. Look at that. Okay, everybody's well fed. Nobody's sick. Let's get the new guy. Okay, what are we gonna name him? Louis, after King Louis. How about that? I think that's how you spell Louis. Welcome to the club. You're gonna be a farmer. Who's next? Okay, what are we gonna call this guy? Let's call him... What should we call him? Kind of running out of names here. I'm struggling. Let's call him Flounder. I don't think I've had a flounder yet. Is there anybody else? You're gonna chop trees. Is that it? Okay, looks like that's it. I have 2 prayer hands. I forget what that means. Let's do a resource run here. Oh, some of the huts fell down. I guess just one hut fell down. I built these new huts. I think they're the max level like sleeping huts. And they gather prayer power when your followers sleep in them. That's why I'm collecting right now. And they don't collapse, which is nice. But they take some modified wood. And apparently I don't have... I need gold. I need gold bars. I think I had some going down here. That's the wood. Is nobody working this? Here, you look angry. I'm gonna give you something to do. It says no tasks available. Why can't I? Let's try to requeue that. I wonder why nobody's working on this one. I'll get the wood going here. Get the offering, get some wood. Get some more wood, clean these outhouses. Wait, I just want to get the outhouse. There we go. We'll get this one. Restock the poo. And then we're going to re-educate these folks. Think about what you've done. Think about what I do for you. Remember who feeds you. Be nicer. Who literally cleans up your poo. Okay, I think I'm good. Crisis is averted for now. I think I've got like a doctrine I can apply or something here. There are so many like small elements to manage. Work in worship. Let's max this one out. Perform a ritual at your temple which allows your followers to work through 3 days and nights without getting tired. Perform a ritual at your temple declaring a day of rest. Your followers will not work that day and gain 80 faith. I like that one. Holy day. That's a good one. We're taking a holy day, folks. Let's do that. I defeated the 4 bosses. Let's take a day off. Or I guess everybody but me takes a day off. So the guy with the little hat, he's my morale officer, and he goes around and helps people stay faithful. It's a little duty you can assign one of your followers. Okay, almost there. Okay, look at that. Take some gold. Thank you for your coins. Everybody go to bed. I've got some business to attend to with the old gods. Here we go, the last chain. Is it gonna be Fenrir? It's a big door. Star door. Does Spider have any? Oh, he's got a new guy. Let's rescue the villager. Or the follower. This is an Animal Crossing. See you later, buddy. This spider shows up. I think he showed up after this is the fall zone, Anura. It's kind of weird that it's like Dark Woods, Anchor Deep, Silk Woods, and then Anura. Like, it should be called Mushroom Land or something, you know? A little weird to me. Follow the light. I'm gonna take a quick sip of this coffee while it's still warm, before I prepare to face this. I stayed up really late going on that rampage last night, so I'm actually recording this bright and early. And then my power went out, which was weird. Oh, I need 20 followers? I need 20 followers to do this. Okay. I thought I was gonna get to do a boss fight here. I had 20 followers and then like 4 people died in one day. This is a very sad day, but it couldn't have held on a little longer. Okay, so what do I gotta do? What do you want? I would love some of the flowers from Darkwood if I could collect some. Yeah, I'll go there, look for some people. There you go, welcome to the club. Name's Hano. Let's do, there you go, Shan Yu. Any Mulan fans? Okay, you go prayer. You gotta level up. There you go, thank you. Okay, so I got 17. I need 3 more. We gotta go pick some flowers for one of the followers. Darkwood. We haven't gone to Darkwood in a minute. Should be pretty easy. I just need to find people. That's all we're doing. Ooh, an axe. Nice. 30 more damage during the night. 30% more damage. Increased movement speed by 1.25 times. I wish the X was in front of it. I always read that backwards. Enemies will drop 3 times more fervor and increased chance to spawn better chests. Okay. Zealous axe. Nice. And then Maelstrom 10. Okay. Followers, please. There we go. What's in the box? Nothing. I don't need to break everything to find loot. Where are you coming out, buddy? Oh, he got me. There we go. What's in the box? I just need flowers. Ooh. It gets a little spicy when there's the enemies with the projectiles. Because you can kind of watch the big ones who are going to jump on you in your peripheral vision. But the projectile ones, you have to like look away from your character to see when those are coming in. And that's easier said than done. I whiffed all that. I whiffed all of those. Okay, I got 3 flowers so far. Guess up is the way to go here. And that was easy enough. No red flowers. It's in the box, bunch of coins. Okay, so there's a follower there. And that looks like it's the only follower to get. So let's get some rocks and then we'll get a follower. There we go. In and out. Quick and easy. Oop. We're rescuing a rabbit here. There's probably going to be a couple more waves. Yeah. Okay. Pretty easy. Nothing to worry about. These kind of rooms in the spider zone are really tricky because sometimes there's little spider nests that hang from the ceiling and you'll be in the middle of clearing a room out and then all of a sudden the spider nests hatch and they just fall down randomly, and that gets intense because suddenly there's twice as many enemies. Oh, any flower? Yeah, over here. There we go. We're at halfway. That I checked. Let's grab the prayer juice here. Grab these flowers. Keep this truck going. Yeah, I try to prioritize the stationary enemies that do projectiles because that's just something easy you can eliminate that can really add to the hecticness of a room if you're not careful. This guy just won't die. There we go. Oh. Oh, that was close. That was real close. Alrighty. Oh, that... Okay. Didn't expect that to hit me, but I guess it did. Grab these flowers. We need one more. One more flower. There it is right here. Quest complete. Oh, you little jerk. Every time I say little jerk as like an insult to a character in the video game, I immediately see myself... Oh, really? The bomb got me from there? I see myself as Kevin McAllister's uncle. When he's like, look what you did, you little jerk. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies, Home Alone I'm talking about. Look what you did, you little jerk. It's such like a pathetic thing for a grown man to say to a child, but I feel like it's safe enough to say on YouTube where I won't have to worry about being demonetized. Divine Blizzard, I might pick this one up. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, fighting the mini boss. Let's see what I'm up against today. I really don't like the minefields because I have a tendency to dodge into them on accident. And that's no good for anybody. Ooh, a heart. I'll take that. Happily, I'll take that. I kind of miss not having the tarot card rooms to break up the combat and to have like a nice little surprise here and there. But also, it's kind of nice to just hit the ground running with the runs, especially when you're just kind of like I'm doing. I'm just cruising for followers, not trying to like really progress the storyline. Chance to heal the wielder using the life. I might take that. I'll take that. I like the heal weapons. If it's not a hammer, I'll take a heal weapon. Here we go. How you doing, buddy? Did that freeze him? Doesn't look like it affects. Yeah. Maybe? Maybe he was slowed down. Maybe that's what that was. I thought he would turn blue or something. But I guess not. Let's... No? Okay, that's pretty handy. You just kind of stun him when he pops up. It kind of stinks that there's like poison on the ground. I can't just get too close and smash him, but... It's kind of funny though. I'm getting enough fervor every time I freeze him to do it over again. Look at that. It kind of feels like I'm cheating a little bit. But it's what the game gave me, so I'm going to use it. Might be able to finish him off here. Maybe next one. Definitely next one. There we go. Okay, let's take, let's just take the wood. I need a lot of wood to build stuff. Well, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I'm going to try to get more followers and start the next video when I get to 20 followers. But yeah, that's a full week of Cult of the Lamb for you. I'll be back with more Cult of the Lamb 9 a.m. Monday morning. And then I'll keep posting Cult of the Lamb videos until I either beat the game or get to a point where the gameplay just kind of feels redundant. And then I think I might do a little review. But you could probably, if you've been watching the videos, you've been picking up on my opinion here and there, but I would like to start doing game reviews. I think that would be helpful for people, but until then, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll catch you all next time.